man now there. I can't pick his number up for the Red Bank team. Boy, the snow is really coming down, folks, and I'm not exaggerating one iota. Video Sports have tapes of all these championship ball games. There's a kick downfield. It's going to be taken back on about the 5-yard line. Starts back upfield with the football. Riverdale, he skates up to the 20, 22, 24-yard line. It looked like Riverdale's
on the return for Riverdale, number 8.
Jackson was one who made the stop for Chattanooga Red Bank.
22, Curtis Dunston was the return man, and he's a backup tailback as well. Riverdale will go into motion for the first time.
I tell you something, Tim, it's going to be very hard down there to find the lines down there in a few moments, because that snow is still coming down and it's sticking on that field. As we come out, the quarterback under.
Please be careful as you walk throughout the stadium.
For the Riverdale team, quick pitch, they're trying to go around in, gets around the corner, try to get around the corner, and get about 2 or 3 yards, and boy, here comes Red Bank with a flourish.
They came with 5 or 6 folks, and team speed, of course, Riverdale has made a living at that for years and years and years. Gary Rankin plays to that a lot and gets it, but Red Bank is able to match it certainly on that first play.
And Corey Nelson was the one who brought him down on the far side. 2nd down and 7 yards to go. We're in the first quarter of play. Ball in possession of Riverdale. The quarterback, Stephen Britton, leads them out. It's a 2-man high backfield with a slot to the left side. Under center, rolling. He's going to throw that football, but he goes to his knees, and the ball bounced into the intended receiver. Riverdale's number 13 bounced up to 10, Montgomery. Ryan McGinnis is over there.
Montgomery is their go-to receiver. He's big and rangy, but throwing the football, not only, Bill, is a lot of snow, but it's very windy out there tonight.
It's just swirling around this stadium. It's coming in from every direction, the snow is, and buddy, it is big old flakes, and it's coming down hard. 2-man high backfield with a split left end. Slot to the right side. Quarterback under is Britton. Britton rolls back, and he hands off to the halfback on a delay. And knocked down after about a yard pickup, and leading the charge there was Jim Thurman for Red Bank.
Picked up a couple, but they'll have to punt the football. Red Bank holds 3 and out.
4th down and about 5 yards to go.
Montgomery will be the punter.
Montgomery punting, but where's a man back deep? They're not going to have a man back to field it. They're just going to let him kick that thing, and they'll just go down the ball. They don't want to take any chances, I guess, tonight. Nobody back to try to field it. So it's going to be downfield on about the 29-yard line. It will be Red Bank's ball, 1st down, and 10 yards to go for Chattanooga Red Bank.
Very unusual, Bill, as you mentioned, not to have one back, but I guess the weather elements, Tom Weathers not wanting to take any chances. We'll take it 1st and 10 and see what they can do with the football.
As he said, 3 and out there for Riverdale. This may be a 6-0 ball game.
It very well could be. You've got to think it'll be low scoring.
10:28 to play. First quarter of action. 2-man high backfield with the flanker to the right side. There's a handoff going the other way. I don't know whether he made it back to the line. He didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. And carrying the football was Goins, and John Beatty made the stop.
Very similar play to the first one that Riverdale ran, trying to go across left tackle. Riverdale responds in exactly the same way, swarming, no gain on the play.
Defense maybe have a little bit of advantage here tonight. I don't know in weather conditions like this. 2nd down and 10 to go for the Chattanooga Red Bank team. He fumbled the football, picked it up, and he finally fell on the quarterback. Fred Holder was having a difficult time holding it.
Bill, you've got to understand it out there just how difficult it is. It's cold, it's windy. Turnovers could very well turn this ball game around, and that almost turned out to be the first one.
3rd down, 11 yards to go, as the ball is on about the 28-yard line. Ball in possession of the Chattanooga Red Bank team.
I don't think we'll see many 3rd and long conversions tonight.
Flanker to the right with a split right end. 2-man high backfield, rolling away from the split, goes the other direction, and it rolled it up for 4 or 5 yards on the play. It looked like Gerald Riggs running the football, and knocked down by John Beatty.
On the stop for Riverdale.
You called it right.
Riverdale.
Riggs cut down, so 3 and out on this side.
I think that this kind of, it's like a heavyweight. It's a match kind of feeling each other out right now. Don't want to make any big mistakes, do anything too complicated. Just hold on the ball and see what they can get done and maybe make the other fella make a mistake here.
Tim Brown in punt formation for Red Bank. And that's Ted Montgomery, I would imagine, back for Riverdale. It is.
Gets the kick away, high Sparrow, doesn't carry very far, just gets away from it, said, what the heck, I don't want to mess with it. And they're going to let him down it downfield on about the 32-yard line. Will be first down and 10 to go. Two-man eye backfield with a flanker left side. Now he goes in motion away from the press box area. Quick handoff up the middle. Nothing doing there. They stack him up. He keeps fighting. 3 or 4. Finally had to knock him down. I don't know how he stood up on that snowy field. And leading the charge was Matt Kessner.
Eric Daniel, the fullback, took the lead handoff and trying to use King maybe as a bit of a decoy. Red Bank defensively doing a tough job. They've got a 4-man defensive front in there and giving no margin at all to Riverdale.
8 minutes to play in the first quarter of action. No score in this game here at Murfreesboro in the 5A state championship battle. Played in a driving snowstorm here. Two-man eye backfield with a split left end. Flanker right in to split out to the right side. Quarterback under Stephen Britton. Britton looks, little look-in pass to the right side. He was completed over there, but cut down immediately when he caught the ball, and Jeremy Gooden.
Taryn Henry on the reception, but a great defensive play out there. You talk about the advantage to the defender. Once the football gets there, you got to think maybe the offensive player has got a chance to dance around, but nothing doing.
You know, it's hard to dance on this snowy field, I guess, Tim.
No dance to it whatsoever, and once again, we come to a 3rd and long.
3rd down, 8 yards to go here for the Riverdale team as Britton leads them up. Slot to the left side. Split left end. Two-man eye backfield. Rolling back Britton. Britton tries to slide away. Britton is going to, there he got loose. Britton is turning on down the right side. Nobody there. Maybe the first down of the night. And Britton finally caught from behind on the midfield stripe. Rolls it down to the 46-yard line. Down into Chattanooga Red Bank territory. Gerald Riggs had to make the stop. The first down in Huddle House in Ripley.
Fletcher Williams had him wrapped up in the backfield, Bill. He got away somehow, I'm not sure, and then he did, as you mentioned, about 15, 16 yards of sailing. Great play by Britton.
Just wouldn't go down on the 48-yard line.
They give him 18 on the play.
Down into Red Bank territory, first down and 10 to go. The two-man eye backfield. Split left in here from Riverdale. Flanker right. Quarterback Britton under. Man in motion. Now Britton. Hands off, second man through. They met him at the line of scrimmage. That Ralph King carrying that time.
That was King for 1 yard, just stacked up tough in the middle of that Red Bank line.
Richard Phillips made the stop for the Red Bank team. It's really hard to pick those numbers up who's carrying the ball, you know it?
It is, and King gets so much of his yardage between the tackles. He's quick. He's not one that runs a sweep a lot. They do some, but they really like to slip him through there quick between the tackles.
Second down, 8 yards to go here for the Riverdale team. In the first quarter, 6:08, no score. Quarterback Britton under, two-man eye backfield, rolls back. Britton looks, got a little look-in pattern, and it hit right at the feet of number 13 of Riverdale, and that was Ted Montgomery. Ball was thrown a little bit low, Tim.
Second time he's tried to throw that type of a hot pass out to the left side, and both times he's been short. Obviously, not only the snow, but those cold hands trying to throw the football is going to be tough, and it's tough for receivers, obviously, to try to take that thing in. But Ted had no chance on that one, of course.
I hadn't seen it snow this hard in many a moon. Third down, 8 yards to go here for the Riverdale team. They're on the 48-yard line down into Red Bank territory. Britton under, long count. Britton hands off, second man through, hits a hole, cuts to the left side. He's going to skate down the sideline. He's away from everybody. He may go all the way, and he does for a touchdown. That was Ralph King rolling home.
47 yards. Ralph King breaks it loose, and Riverdale with the first points of this football game. King skirted outside and had nobody home for Red Bank.
And I tell you what, after he got rolling down the sideline, he ran in that stuff pretty doggone good.
Picked him up and laid him down.
5:45 to play in the first quarter. They're going to attempt the extra point. And attempting the extra point for Riverdale looks like number 19, Brian Campbell.
Campbell is an excellent kicker for Riverdale.
And the kick is good. The drive, 6 plays, 69 yards, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Your score, Riverdale 7, Red Bank nothing. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is proud to partner with the TSSAA as sponsor for the Blue Cross Bowl and extends its congratulations to Red Bank and Riverdale for making it to this year's state championship. Remember, goals are the comp.
Today's medical coverage is being provided by Badger Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider for the Tennessee Titans, the National Predators, and the TSSAA.
Haney, you said this is the hardest you've seen in many a moon. You've seen many moons.
Campbell to kick off. Riggs is deep for Red Bank.
Big play there. Riverdale will be kicking it off here. Approaches the ball, kick downfield, not going to carry too far. It's going to be picked up here by the man on the other side. We can't pick up his number right now, but he almost got loose. He jumped a man, and the man met him at the pass, hit him off at the pass. Austin Mackins was a man who knocked him down. Who was carrying that ball? I never could see that number.
I couldn't pick it up either, Bill. And they're trying to get a spot. Do we have?
Well, they spotted it 2 different places. I think they're going to finally settle on one.
Maybe a penalty. It is. There's a yellow flag down on, well, like, what yard line would that be?
Illegal block on the receiving team, be half the distance, first down.
The ball in possession of Chattanooga Red Bank, and they trail in this ball game with 5:37 to play, and the snow coming down a little harder. Swirling in this football stadium. 2-man eye backfield, flanker to the right, split right in. Quarterback Fred Holder pitched around the left side, tries to hit the corner, try to get around the corner, knocked him out of bounds on the far side. And I believe that was Gerald Riggs carrying. Marvin Smith made the stop.
Actually, it was Jamichael McGoy, and he had 900 yards rushing. You hear a lot about Riggs, but they're not a one-man rushing squad at all. McGoy is extremely quick, but couldn't get away 3 yards to pick up.
See, I couldn't even pick that number up that far away. It's snowing that hard. I'm glad you got the glasses there, Tim. Second down and 7 yards to go here for the Chattanooga Red Bank team. There's a handoff around the left side. He maybe got 2 yards, and he met a whole bunch of them there, and Austin Mackins was the guy who helped bring him down, the linebacker.
Cole Goins, the ball carrier, as Riggs is not in the ball game right now. Goins is running the front of the eye with McGoy in the back. Let's check to see if Riggs may be hurt.
Fred Holder at quarterback.
There's
McGoy, tailback. Goins a fullback, and Taylor Stewart, flanker for Chattanooga Red Bank. 3rd down and 5 to go here from Red Bank. Slot to the left side with the end split out wide to the left. Quarterback Holder under. Holder pitches, got a opening, got a hole, hit one man and got by him, squirted up the field, and he may have moved for the first down, according to where the spot is, and he was brought down by Terrell Coleman.
That was Gerald Riggs, so 3 different running backs And it is a first down for Red Bank, the initial first down of the game.
You know, he was hit, and the first down is presented by the Huddle House in Dyersburg, Tennessee. You know, he was hit, and I thought he was going down, and he kept his footing in that snow and kept on and got the first down.
Riggs is not going to go down very many times on the initial hit.
First and 10 here by Chattanooga Red Bank. Flanker to the right, split left in. Holder, hands off there to Riggs once again, and he goes across, buck off tackle there. Was that Riggs or McGoy?
That's Goins.
Goins,
actually.
it was Cole Goins, the fullback, got the ball.
As you can see, all three kids look a lot alike, and is in this snow, difficult to pick up numbers. And they don't mind going to any of them.
Austin Mackinson, he's been everywhere tonight from his linebacker spot, made the stop. Second down, about 6 yards to go.
Those lines are gone, Bill.
Yeah, it's really hard. We can't even tell whether yard markers out. The snow is really piling up here. Quarterback Holder under there. Holder gives off to Riggs, and Riggs got
Riggs on the carry.
It means we hesitate, folks. You can't see the markers where it is on the field, so we're going to have to guess at times. Curtis Dunston made the stop.
Interesting story about Fred Holder. He spent the summer of his junior year at Riverdale and looked like he might be the starting quarterback at Riverdale. Then turned tail and moved back toward Chattanooga. So he's played on this field some too.
Third down and 2 yards to go for Red Bank. A big offensive down here for Red Bank. Quick pitch there to Riggs, trying to get around the outside. Riggs is going to be close to that first. Came up, they made him well over there on the far side of the field, and meeting was Eric Daniel, who came up in a hurry.
The sticks went down because that's exactly where he went, and they're going to have to stand the sticks back up now and just see. It'll be short, Bill, maybe a half a yard.
Going to be a big decision here, but I would think they would punt the football. I don't know that they will. 2:58 to play in the first quarter, 7-0 score. As Riverdale leading in this ball game for the 5A state championship for the state of Tennessee.
They're just now finding the stick, and yeah, I'm correct. It is a half a yard short, and it will bring up that fourth down play.
Fourth and about a half yard. What do you think they do, Tim?
With 3 900-plus running backs, it appears Tom Weathers is going to go for it.
He is going. That's a brave soul. This early in the ball game, he says, I want to get the first down. Let's see what he does. His Holder leads him up there. Oh, he may have. Did he jump? No, he didn't. He never got across.
United States Marine Corps, proud sponsors of Tennessee Athletics. If you have what it takes to be a Marine, call 1-800-MARINES or stop by the U.S. Marines booth located on the lower concourse. TWSLA Championships are brought to you in part by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. When the moment comes, will you have what it takes to finish? Gatorade. Is it in you?
Still lined up. Goins in front of Riggs.
And Holder, the quarterback. Flanker right, split right in. Quick handoff, dive play. Did he get it? Did he get it? Where's the right foot goes down, the left foot goes down. Making the stop there was Austin Mackins again.
Ball is marked at the 32.
In Murfreesboro. Two-man eye. Flanker right, split right in. Quarterback holder on a quick pitch coming the other way to Riggs. Riggs tries to cut the corner, got up to the line of scrimmage, maybe got 3 yards, rolled forward. And when you try to make a quick cut on this, you just skating around the corner.
Well, you absolutely can't make a quick cut. There's no possible way to do it. And
Eric Daniel made that last stop.
You run tentatively, and Riggs has done a good job. The running backs, we haven't seen anyone slip, but at the same time, you haven't seen any fancy moves either.
No, and they hadn't turned it on with all their full speed. We know that. 2nd down and 8 yards to go here for the Red Bank team. Trailing 7 points. Quick pitch. Riggs comes the right side. Tries to get the corner. And they bring him down. They collared him over here. Pick up about 2 on the play. And making the tackle was Matt Taylor.
Ron Crawford, the defensive coordinator at Riverdale, was right in front of the play as the sweep came to the Riverdale side of the field. And Ron Crawford deserves a lot of credit. Riverdale scores a lot of points, Bill, but they also defensively are strong every year.
You know, I looked at Portland play, and I said that's what won for them, their defense, and I know that's happened all year long, and I watched it today. They're a heck of a defensive ball club, a very physical ball club. Defense wins the big ball game. 3rd down and 5 yards to go for Chattanooga Red Bank. It was a 2-man eye with a flanker left. Quick pitch this time. Riggs coming the other way, tries to scoot around and couldn't make it. He got maybe a yard, and that's about it. He tried to make a cut, folks. And you just can't cut on this turf now, I'm telling you. Roger Winterbauer made the stop.
Austin Mackin's also there. He turned the play in from his right defensive end spot and caused the play to turn inside where Red Bank was stopped, and we'll have to punt it away.
Austin Mackin's been playing some good defense early in this ball game. Going to be punted away here by the Chattanooga Red Bank team, and he's going to punt it, and it's going to go, well, he's going to handle it this time, and he caught the ball, juggled it for momentarily, picked it up, comes back up the field, got away from one man, got away from another, trying to cut around the corner, and he's finally dragged down by the Red Bank team, and I tell you what, he did a job there. I don't see how he did that.
On the tackle for Red Bank, number 21, Gerald Riggs.
Stephen Britton leads Riverdale out with a 2-man eye backfield. Both ends is split out. Britton under, Britton 2nd man through, hands it off, got about a yard, fell forward maybe for a yard or 2 on the play.
Ralph King on the carry. Tyler Rich on the stop.
Three-yard gain. 2nd and 7. That's the end of the first quarter. Riverdale 7, Red Bank 0.
Second down, 8 yards to go here for the Riverdale team. Two-man backfield now, man in motion. Coming toward the press box side, sets up quarterback Britton. You have a quick pitch. He cuts him trying the corner, tries to make a cut, and slid down and
Ralph King on the carry.
Jeremy Gooden for Red Bank.
Gooden made an outstanding play. King got outside. Gooden just stood there, turned him in, and then when King tried to make the cut, then he came in to make the kill. But a great defensive play as he just stood in there tough.
On the third down and 5 yards to go. Is that on the 45?
That is the 45-yard line of Red Bank.
All right. Riverdale with the football. Bringing the play in for Riverdale is Taryn Henry, the flanker. He's going to flank to the left side. In tight to the right. Now the man moves up in the slot to the left side. There's the referee with a hand
flag
up.
on the
What has
play.
happened here?
That's illegal motion.
Dead ball, illegal snap on the offense, 5 yards.
And let's take a break, 60-second break, local break on the Tennessee Sports Radio Network.
For complete coverage of the 2000 Blue Cross Bowl Championships, log on to Tennessee.ihigh.com, where you'll find all the stats, play-by-play, photographs, and live audio broadcasts of all the championship games. Again, that's Tennessee.ihigh.com, the official commercial website of the TSSAA. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please be extremely careful with the slick conditions tonight as you
Play throughout the stadium. Third and 10 at the 50.
Riverdale with the football, flanker way out to the left side. Quarterback Britton under. There's a snap and a quick kick. They got off a short kick. What happened there?
It's partially blocked and picked up by a Riverdale player, but officials are saying you cannot advance the football. Let's check to see.
That's kind of a muff, isn't it? When they partially block it like that, and the Riverdale player
is partially
picked
blocked.
Picked it off in midair.
By Jim
and
Thurman.
The ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line of Red Bank, and Red Bank will have the football first and 10.
That's the first time I've seen that in a football game. I've seen a lot of football games. I've never seen that before. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
And Gary Rankin is not happy with that call.
Down by the Warriors.
I'll be honest, Bill, I don't know
line.
what the call is on that.
Well,
First and
partially
10 Red
blocked
Bank.
by Red Bank on a quick kick.
Correct.
And the guy going downfield caught the ball after about 10 yards downfield. It's going to be Red Bank's football with a quarterback under Fred Holder. Holder, first man through, bounces off of one, cuts back to the other side, try to get away from somebody, and coming in, knocking him down, Riverdale's number 15.
Goins on the
Cole Goins on the
Red Bank.
carry for Red Bank. Their star, Gerald Riggs, has been held to 20 yards in 7 carries thus far. Goins now with 4 carries for 17 yards.
He found out he was stopped to the right side, and all
Gain
of
of
a sudden
6, it's second and 4.
came back against the grain
Ball
and
at
picked
the
up about
42-yard line.
7 yards on the play. Second down and 3 here for Chattanooga Red Bank. As Holder, the quarterback under with a two-man eye. Holder hands off, gives it off to Riggs. Hits off right side, moves it downfield. He may have got the first. He did, and moved it to the
Riggs
midfield
on the
strike.
carry.
Knocked down by Matt Taylor.
Bill, the difference in the game thus far
Taking the
is
stop of
they've been
Riverdale,
able to
number
break
9, Matt
Riverdale.
Taylor.
One time they've got their star loose.
Ball is
Red
marked
Bank
at the
has not been able to get
49-yard
Riggs
line
loose
of
yet.
Red Bank.
You know, if you can play defense, you can play defense in almost
That's
any
exactly right.
kind of weather.
And coaches will tell you that's what you need to do, because it is the one stabilizing force. Offense can't always play in this.
First down and 10 to go here for Red Bank. As Holder, the quarterback, leads them up in a two-man backfield. Quick opening play up the middle, dives across, maybe got 1 or 2 yards, but the defense of Riverdale rose up, led by Roger Winterbauer.
Goins with the carry, 1 yard on the play. Riverdale playing a 5-man defensive front. And Red Bank offensive line really tight with their splits. I don't know if that has a lot to do with the weather or not, but to me it seems excessively tight.
Second down and about long 8, short 9. Flanker right side here for Chattanooga Red Bank. Holder gives off, first man through, got about 5 yards on the play. And I believe it was Riggs carrying that one. Austin Mackins made the stop.
Eric Daniel with the stop for the Warriors.
Red Bank staying between the tackles, trying to get something loose, but Riverdale doing a nice job. Extreme speed with those linebackers and defensive backs.
Third down, 5 yards to go here for Red Bank. They're trying to chuck it away. It's 7-0 ball game. Riverdale leading here in the second quarter of play. Here in the 5A state championship game. Flanker right, split right in, two-man eye backfield, quarterback under. Holder rolls back, sets up, looks, got a man open over there, and it was completed and run him out of bounds. And Ted Montgomery for Riverdale ran him out of bounds on the far side.
Taylor Stewart on the reception. Holder was, he almost shot-putted that ball over there, Bill. You could see
he was guiding that ball when he
had no motion whatsoever, but he got the job done. And, of course, Stewart almost had a fair catch signal on the pass.
That's like a pitcher pitching the baseball and wanting to guide it in for the strike zone. He guided that one in for the reception. First down and 10 to go here for Chattanooga Red Bank. Handoff, second man through, got about 3 or 4 yards, but boy, was met there by about 4 or 5 Riverdale players led by Austin Mackins again.
McGoy on the carry as Red Bank into Riverdale territory just inside the 40-yard line.
I'm glad you can see those lines. It's pretty
well, it's actually the 34.
Okay.
I can't see the lines.
Snow on the ground, folks. Two-man eye backfield, flanker left, split left in. Quarterback under there is Fred Holder. Holder now hands off, and they try to go around the right side, and boy, they headed him off in the pass. Nothing doing. Ted Montgomery said, "Oh, baby, stop right here," and they put him down.
As I mentioned, Montgomery, the most versatile player on the squad, and you can see right there. Zach Swanson also there has been probably the leading tackler on the squad in the defensive front for Riverdale. They double-teamed it and nothing doing for Red Bank.
Loss of 1 yard on the play makes it third down and 9 yards to go here for the Chattanooga Red Bank team, and it's a big play upcoming there. Are they in 4-down territory? I believe it may be. I don't know.
You might think so, but with the weather,
who knows?
Well, let's see.
Under, hands off, gets by his man, and he may have slung him for the first down, I don't know. Ted Montgomery was over there, grabbed him, and Gerald Riggs carried it, and he's got up ahead of Stain. Ted Montgomery slung him. He slung him forward. Did he sling him enough for the first down?
Yeah, they're right at the sticks, and they're going to stretch it out right now, and it'll be fourth down. It'll be a half a yard, and now we'll answer your question. I suspect we are in fourth down territory now that it's a half a yard.
It's a half a yard. You're right. 7:24 to play in the first half, folks. Got a pretty doggone good crowd here for this ball game. It's a big one, even in the snowy weather conditions here at Murfreesboro.
Well, you can hear an extremely enthusiastic crowd, and both sides now come to their feet for this big fourth down play.
Big play for both ball clubs right here.
And the officials come in and
call waving timeout for some reason or other. Head lineman comes in and talks to the umpire. He says, "Where you eating pizza tonight after the game?" We got that squared away. We're ready to go.
Linebackers come in real tight for Riverdale.
Got 8 in the box, don't they? Quarterback under there with the ball is Fred Holder. Holder hands off, and the man skips through the hole. He may go all the way. He is for the TD after he got by that first wave. He broke it, and that was Riggs.
28 yards, and you called it just right, Bill. And when you put 8 men in the box and you can break clean, there's nobody home to clean it up.
That's a 7-6 ball game right now, and Red Bank will attempt the extra point. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You just never know in one of these, folks. Good.
Nelson to attempt the extra point. The two-point play fails. Ted Montgomery on the stop for the Warriors. Your score, Riverdale 7, Red Bank 6. On the drive, 9 plays, 64 yards, 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
Basketball score at the half. Middle Tennessee 40, IUPUI 35.
Riverdale leading 7-6 over Red Bank. Kick downfield, going to be taken by the man on the far side. He dropped the football, just dropped it, nobody around him. That shows you how cold and how snowy and how slippery everything is down there tonight, folks.
Dunston just dropped it, as you mentioned, and right at the 20-yard line. Well, let's put it on the maybe the 21, and it'll be first and 10.
He started back upfield, Dunston did, and just lost it off it out of his hands. Really no pressure applied there.
Bill, a real controversial play there at the end. It appeared that the Red Bank player had hit the pylon. The official stood and looked a minute before he finally decided, no, we're not going to count it. So Riverdale remains up by a point.
Flanker right, two-man eye backfield. Quarterback under there, Britton. Britton, hands off, first man through. They met him at the hole. Nothing doing there. Defensive front kind of had their way that time and stopped him for no gain.
It's amazing how the two touchdowns look almost exactly alike, as the star running back able to get loose just one time for each quad now.
Richard Phillips made that last tackle for Chattanooga Red Bank. It's 6:36 to play in the first half of the 5A state championship battle in the snow here in Murfreesboro. Two-man eye backfield, flanker right, split left in. Quarterback under Britton. Rolls by. Oh, he slips down, but he didn't go to his knees. He still has the football, and they're going to grab him and knock him down. He went back, tried to plant that back foot to throw that football, and down he went.
Bill, you can notice just how icy the field is becoming, because the last time that machine went across, you could see it could take the snow off, but it couldn't take that icy surface off, and that's exactly what happened to Britton.
Got the Zamboni machine working on the other end of the field down there, trying to clear the yard markers.
What it's doing is it's making a pass that they're in the huddle, and then it'll stop and wait for the next play and come and make another pass.
They don't want to be there when somebody runs down the field. The quarterback up, Stephen Britton. Flanker right, Britton, hands off, gets it to the man, hits off left tackle, and the man was Ralph King, and then knocked him out about two. Jason Patterson will be talking to Bradley Lambert at the half of this ball game, our internet man. Richard Phillips made the stop there for Red Bank. It'll be our halftime interview. He handles that internet like a champ, doesn't he?
Punt formation coming for Riverdale, facing the 4th and 7.
Who's that punter back there?
Montgomery, I would think.
Ted Montgomery. Ted Montgomery back to punt it. Ain't nobody back. He's just going to let that baby roll and just slide around on that juicy snow.
He gets a great turf roll.
He does. That baby's still rolling. He's got it going downhill. He's on the crown of there, and it's rolling downhill. It looks like
a 50-yard kick for Ted Montgomery. Direction a 54-yard kick for Montgomery.
if you ever was a kid and liked to play in the snow, this is a good night for you.
Well, it'll be a night to remember in lots of ways now.
Yes, it will. Two-man eye backfield, handoff, gives it off there to Gerald Riggs, and Riggs may have got 4 or 5 yards. Don't know. Terry Coleman finally made the stop there for Riverdale.
Big number 90, Matt Taylor, 6 foot, 180, also in on the play as Riverdale is clamping it down. Bill, unbelievably, really, we haven't had the turnovers in this football game so far.
It's surprising, isn't it? It's weather conditions like it is.
Credit to both squads.
Yes, it is. Quarterback Fred Holer hands off. First man through, and he was met in the hole, knocked down. Maybe he got a yard because I think his forward momentum carried him for a yard. And making the tackle was Zach Swanson.
Cole
6'2",
Goins.
195. Cole Goins carried it.
He carried it, and they give him some pretty good yardage, Bill. It's going to be down.
Got more than I thought.
3rd and 2 will be the play.
At the 33-yard line.
33-yard line. I'm glad somebody can see those markers.
Yeah, how can he do that?
Chip Walters, the PA man, will take his word for it.
There you go. 2-man eye backfield. Flanker to the left side. They go back the opposite direction. Off the right side. Got through for a good yardage. That looks like Riggs is carrying in the way he lowered his head. Ted Montgomery knocked him down.
Riggs was just about to slip all the way through. Montgomery made a touchdown-saving tackle for Riverdale. Red Bank moves the chains as the snow continues to fall. And now this window looks like my bathroom mirror in the morning. Difficult to see through it.
Gets so bad sometimes you can't see how to sing in the shower.
No, that's it.
You sure can't sing in this press box tonight because this window's fogging over in front of us. The snow's coming down. We're trying to locate the marker on the field where we are. There's a handoff. Goins, it looks like, up the middle and making the stop, Austin Mackins.
We've heard that name before.
Mackins been all over the place.
We have, and I'm trying to get a yard marker, Bill, for us. And he's at the 44-yard line of Red Bank.
2nd down and about 7 yards to go here for Chattanooga Red Bank as they break the huddle. Fred Holder, the quarterback, leads them up. 2-man eye backfield. With a football holder, hands off Riggs, off right tackle, keeps rolling, got some good yardage. He just kept his footing, kept his momentum. Matt Taylor finally made the stop for Riverdale.
Give him a shot at 3rd down and 3, Bill. Neither squad has thrown the ball down the field at all, and I suspect we may not see any, as we mentioned, not only the snow, the icy conditions, but the wind must be coming 25, 30 miles per hour.
He won't see much passing tonight, will you? This game may be mostly running, and it'll move fast. It's 2:22 to play in the first half of action. 7-6, Riverdale leads. 2-man eye backfield. Holder hands off. 2nd man through. They met him at the hole. He didn't get that first down. Roger Winterfire led the charge, and the hole got a whole lot of help from his friends.
Nobody at all, and he tried to slide, Bill, and slide's exactly what he did. But typically you want to slide around the hole. Had no opportunity to do that whatsoever, so a apparent punt formation for Red Bank coming up.
As we set to go, looks like we got a bigger crowd since this game started to me. There's a lot of folks here tonight. 4th down here for Red Bank. See what they're going to do with 1:37 to play in the first half of play. Long time back there. They're going to take some time.
Timeout, Red Bank.
Red Bank's going for it. As Holder, the quarterback, only tried to pull him off sides.
dead ball. Willie seizure on the offense, 5 yards, repeat 4.
Fourth down and 7 yards to go. We have a man standing back about 25 yards to receive this punt of Chattanooga Red Banks. Gets a kick away, not going to carry too far. Going to be a fair catch called for it. He makes it on the 31-yard line.
Fair catch called for at the 32-yard line by Ted Montgomery. First and 10 Riverdale. First and 10 at the 31.
Two-man eye backfield. Quarterback under there, Stephen Britton. Britton rolling back, fakes a pass. Now he ends up on delay up the middle. And running the football nicely was Ralph King on the carry. Knocked down by Fletcher Williams of Red Bank.
King just about slipped through, but just about's not good enough. And we roll inside the 1 minute mark now, Bill. And unless something were to happen and break loose on this play, you'd expect Riverdale to stay very conservative and run out the clock.
Tim, if these two good running backs ever get, as we noticed, get past the line of scrimmage, that defensive players, they're gone.
That's it.
Even on this field. Quarterback Britton under, two-man eye backfield, rolls back. Now he's going to throw that football. He's going to fire that baby downfield. He's got a man down the right side, and he made the catch. And making the catch looks like number 4, Henry, made the catch. Downfield, knocked down by Jeremy Gooden. Long completion downfield, a great catch in weather conditions like this.
Tremendous pass by Stephen Britton, a better catch, and couldn't quite keep his balance at the 17, 18-yard line, 34 seconds. So Riverdale will not run out the clock.
Timeout Riverdale. First and 10 at the 18.
First down and 10 to go for Riverdale. They're deep down into Chattanooga Red Bank territory, trying to move with 34 seconds. He's going to fire another pass, and he threw it behind him that time. It's all Britton. Fired it by, he tried to break over the middle, going to run a post pattern, looked like, and he just threw it behind him and threw it too high.
Ted Montgomery was on that post, Bill, a quick slant, really, and just overthrew it. Very difficult to do. He got the pass down. We've got one timeout for Riverdale, 28 seconds, so they can go to the ground a little bit here with that one timeout.
And it looked like Riggs may have got his fingertips on that ball, too, a few moments ago. Two-man eye backfield. Britton leads them out of there. Ralph King in the deep part of that two-man eye with a slot to the left side. Rolling back, setting up, going to pass it there. He fires it downfield, and he throws it away again. That baby sailed on him. That was a baseball pass. Ryan McGinnis was over there covering.
Montgomery's the intended receiver once again, and if you look at the flag, you'll see why the ball's sailing. I mean, he's got this 30-mile-an-hour gale in behind him, and once that ball gets there in the jet stream, so to speak, it can go a long way.
He put too much air on it, didn't he? And got too much. Well, he didn't put too much. It got there from the wind about 30 miles an hour. The snow is swirling here in this football stadium tonight.
Riverdale's going to set up, it appears, for a field goal attempt on third down.
And holding the football will be Ward Poston.
Spotted at the 25, 35-yard attempt with the wind.
Who is that attempting the kick?
It'd be Campbell.
Oh, he's not going to do it. Here is a
Fake.
reverse coming the other way. He faked. He's going to now try to throw a pass. Does so a pass, and it's going to be intercepted. Will something happen before all of that happened? The officials over there talking.
Fourth down. That's the first half. With your score, Riverdale 7, Red Bank 6.
Approaches the ball, kick downfield, end over end kick, going to be taken back on the 10-yard line. Starts back up the field.
It's Riggs.
And Riggs carrying the ball, slipped momentarily, finally went down on about the 38-yard line, and he ran the ball back from the 33-yard return on this snowy field here, and making the tackle for Riverdale was Zach Swanson.
Ball at the 33, Bill. We'll forgive you for not being able to get the yard marker right because it's a guess every time.
He just got to flip it up and take pot luck. Two-man eye backfield, flanker to the left side, split left in. Quarterback under Fred Holder. Around the right side, trying to cut, trying to get it. He got away from a man. He may get a first down over there, and that's Riggs.
Holder slipped as he made the pitch back to Riggs. Then Riggs able to straight arm Ted Davenport on the right side and right at the first down marker. Once again, the marker went down, and it is a Red Bank first down by a couple of inches.
John Beatty was the one who made the tackle across the way over there.
Great effort by Riggs. He had in the first half 81 yards and just tacked on 10 to that. King with 67 for Riverdale.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Chattanooga Red Bank team as Fred Holder, the quarterback, leads them out. Quick pitch, and boy, that one sailed on him.
McGinnis tried to cut across the middle, and the ball, as you mentioned, sailed high. Very difficult, if not impossible, to get a grip on the football. Holder, as he's thrown it each time, Bill, you can see his hand maybe not quite large enough to get the grip and is almost pushing the ball toward the receivers.
Once again, a lot of air got under that one too, Tim, because he was trying to throw a crossing pattern across the middle, and air got under it, went over the receiver's head. Two-man eye backfield, flanker right, split left in. Quarterback Fred Holder takes quick pitch, gets it back to Riggs. Riggs tried to go around the right side, nothing doing. Boy, I believe about the half of the team met him over there, led by Kirkland Dunston for Riverdale Warriors.
Tyler Rich, the right tackle for Red Bank, tried to lead the way and slipped completely. His feet got out from under him, and that left Riggs out there in no man's land with a bunch of Riverdale players.
Makes it third down and about 10.5 yards to go for the first down for Chattanooga Red Bank.
And you mentioned that the offensive lineman, you can see clearly trying to find some footing to push off at the snap.
Flanker set to the right. Holder takes. Holder now coming the other way. Running the football here for Chattanooga Red Bank. Has picked up the first down in Chattanooga Red Bank's number 4, David Sumadale.
That's McGoy, 5 with the football.
McGoy was,
yeah.
I thought it was number 4. I could not see with that snow. Marvin Smith made the stop for the Riverdale Warriors. Got the first down.
Great run by McGoy. Big run for him as Red Bank tries to get some momentum to start the second half.
Jamichael McGoy, the senior, moved it down into Riverdale territory to the 45-yard line, where it's first down and 10 yards to go for the Chattanooga Red Bank team at this moment. Two-man eye backfield, split right in, flanker left, quarterback under, hands off, gets it off to Riggs, try to cut the corner right side, and they pile him up. He got across the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
Cole Goins leading the play from the fullback spot, made a nice block on the right end, allowed him to pick up the 6 yards on the play.
Ted Montgomery, senior, 6'1", 175, made the stop across the way. Second down and 5, pick up a 5. The ball is going to be spotted on the 40-yard line into Riverdale territory. We're in the third period of play. Not many passes have been thrown in this game.
Red Bank with a pretty impressive drive to start this, the 6th play of the drive, 28 yards thus far on it.
Flanker left, split right in, quarterback Holder under, Holder takes first man through, drives. He may have driven it for the first down. Let's see where they spot the ball. If they put it on the 35, it's going to be a first down.
Cole Goins driving, piling, and it is a Red Bank first down. They put it just across the 35-yard line in Riverdale territory.
And Terrell Coleman made the stop, led the charge.
On the stop for the Warriors.
9:55 to play, third period to play.
First and 10.
Riverdale leads 7-6, but on the move is Chattanooga Red Bank. They're down to the 35-yard line, first down and 10 yards to go. Two-man eye backfield with the ball, handing off there. Holder gets it off. He cuts around the corner. A man is knocked down. A good block across the way, and running the pigskin was Gerald Riggs. He got around the corner, got the first down. I thought he was going all the way. Terrell Coleman had to come over to make the stop.
Rich and Brown leading the play for Red Bank. Bill, you called it well as they cleared it out. Riggs did the rest, and Red Bank knocking on the door inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Huddle House in Ripley, Tennessee. First down and 10 to go from the 19-yard line, deeper into Riverdale territory. As Chattanooga Red Bank on the move. Hand off, first man through. Drives it down to the 15-yard line, right off right tackle.
Goins the lead back, piling it up inside for about 4 yards, it appears. Riverdale having to bow its back a little bit, trying to hang on to a tenuous 1-point lead.
Zach Swanson made the stop there for Riverdale. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball is down to the 16-yard line. Fred Holder, the quarterback, under. Holder, hands off to McGoy once again, trying to skate around the right side. He didn't want to go down. He knew how slippery it was, and Ted Montgomery finally made the tackle over there, along with Terrell Coleman.
McGoy wanted to take it all the way around the end, and then, as you say, he stopped and tried to duck it up and ended up in a skating match, and just a couple of yards on a dry field, Bill, he's got an opportunity to take some yardage.
I believe he could have gone all the way, but he was just tippy-toeing around because he didn't want to go down on a slippery footing over there. Third down, about 7 yards to go here.
Big play.
Where the football is Holder. Holder gets back to Riggs, trying to come the other way. Got a good block on the corner. Riggs cuts the corner. Riggs is knocked out of bounds, and let's see where they spotted. I believe it's going to be the first down, though. Austin Mackins was the one who knocked him out of bounds.
See where they mark it. It is inside the 10-yard line. It's very close. They'll have to come all the way across if they measure. But let's check it and see. A flag is on the field, and Red Bank is backing up.
Holding is the call against Red Bank.
Gonna walk it back. It's a big walk. They're going back to the 24-yard line. It will be third down and about 15 yards to go for Chattanooga Red Bank. Here in the third period of play, 7:53 to play.
Zach Swanson, the linebacker for Riverdale, looking at Coach Ron Crawford, and you can see those two communicating with hand signals back and forth as what to do. And obviously Red Bank facing a passing situation in normal circumstances, but Bill, in this wind, it's going to be very difficult.
As Fred Holder, the quarterback, leads them up there. Two-man eye backfield. Holder takes Holder. Rolls back, sets up, fires a pass down the right side. Does he have his man? He had him, but he was double covered in the end zone. Went up to get it. Tried to go between two, was knocked down. And Terrell Coleman goes back with him along with Ted Montgomery to knock it down. He tried to hit him in the end zone.
Had absolutely no chance there, Bill, as Riverdale defended, as you mentioned, with two players, very athletic, got up in the air. Again, normal circumstances might dictate a field goal attempt, but this would be a difficult attempt, not only because of the footing, but the wind blows right in the face of Red Bank in this quarter.
He was going for it all at that time.
He was in the end zone. They'll go for the fourth down play.
Split left in, flanker right. Holder, quarterback under. Fourth down coming up here. Rolling back, setting up, throws a little screen to the right side. Nothing doing there. They smelled that screen. They came over, blocked it well. Zach Swanson stayed with the screen man. Going to be first down and 10 yards to go for the Riverdale Warriors. Stephen Britton, the quarterback, leads them out with a two-man eye, flanker right. Split left in for the Riverdale Warriors.
So a good Red Bank drive goes for naught. They held the ball for 4 minutes, 20 seconds, but turn it over.
Stephen Britton under center. Looks it over, hands off, first man through there. They knock him down at the line of scrimmage.
Eric Daniel, the lead back, the fullback with the football for Riverdale.
Senior 5'10", 200-pound fullback Jim Thurman led the defense for the Red Bank to bring him down.
Red Bank now needs a defensive stop to try to keep field position in pretty good shape. But as we mentioned, now the wind will be a factor even if Riverdale has to punt because they've got the wind to their back. And Montgomery is a good punter. As we've seen 154-yarder off his foot tonight.
Second down, 9 yards to go here for the Riverdale Warriors with Britton under. They put a man in motion going away from the press box side. Give the quick pitch back there to Ralph King. King tries to cut the corner. They hit him, stack him up, knock him down. 4 or 5 joined in the fray to bring him down. And the defense was led by Gerald Riggs.
Cole Goins made the play, however, as he stood out there on the right side, turned the play inside. King couldn't get out, and then was turned right into the teeth of the Red Bank defense.
Richard Phillips also had a hand in that one defensively. Makes it third down now. The ball is on the 25-yard line of Riverdale, in Riverdale's possession. Two-man eye backfield with a slot to the right side. Rolling back, setting up. He's going to skate back and throw a pass. He hit his man out there, caught the football, got to the 30-yard line. Jeremy Gooden knocked him down.
Ted Montgomery on the receiving end. And, Bill, it's very obvious to me that Stephen Britton has a better control of his pass tonight than the Red Bank quarterback Holder. That may come into play a little bit. That pass across the field, pretty accurate, but Montgomery not able to get loose for the first down.
They have fourth down and about 3 yards to go, and back to do the kicking here for the Riverdale team will be Ted Montgomery. And if I can see the man through this smoke and haze back there to receive this kick. Gets a snap, gets a kick away, high end over end, backs up just a little bit. He may come under it. He does, picks it up. He lost it, bobbled it. Now he picked it back up, starts back up the field here for Chattanooga Red Bank. He's going to be down on the far side of the field. He kind of juggled that ball around. That's a hazard of going back there by yourself to pick up that punt.
Daniel Jones on the stop for Riverdale. Ball is marked at the 28-yard line. First and 10 right back.
Possibly if he saw it all the way, he thought he may have turned on him, and sometimes that is the case. There's a quick look-in pass to the right side, picking up 5 yards off the look-in as Fred Holder just rose up and fired it out there in a hurry.
Riggs, the receiver, not on the receiving end of a pass tonight, and with that one, they're trying to get him out there in the flat, Bill, where he can operate a little bit.
Zach Swanson made the stop over there. Pick up a 4, second down and 6 on the 33-yard line. They're on 33, Chattanooga Red Bank. They trail by 1, 5 minutes to play in this third period of play. Two-man eye backfield with a split left end, flanker right, Clark Red Bank. Quarterback under, hands off to the tailback. He got away from one man. He got away from another. He ran through 2 tackles and moved the ball close to a first down. And Roger Winterbar made the stop there for Riverdale.
He ran through Marvin Smith, the Riverdale defender, and also ran through Jeremy Gooden, the blocker out there for Red Bank. He just ran over top of both and got near the first down marker.
And Gerald Riggs was the man who was carrying the old pigskin. Riggs runs to the left well, doesn't he?
He does. He's over 100 yards now, 19 carries for 114-plus yards. Those last ones not added on yet.
And I believe they're going to measure. They are going to measure.
And
what do you think? You put the glasses on it. What do you think?
I really didn't take a good look at it because I didn't think it was that close. I believe it is a first down, but they're going to come all the way across the field.
game of this magnitude for the state championship, they want to be sure about everything.
Please report to gate 3.
Talking with Murphy Fair right before the game, and it is a first down by inches that he believes that Tom Weathers' tenure at Red Bank right now is the longest one active at the same school in the state of Tennessee. He's there in his 26th year.
First down, Huddle House in Milan, Tennessee.
And a tragic note for Coach Weathers, lost his wife just before the season started to cancer, and the players are wearing an LW standing for Linda Weathers on their helmets all season long, dedicating the season to her.
Did not know that, Tim. That's a wonderful thing that players do that. They love their coach. There's a handoff, quick opening play off right tackle. He keeps his footing, keeps on trucking, moves the ball down the first down. He was hit 3 or 4 times. That had to be Gerald Riggs.
Well,
McGoy.
And you can see by that, Bill, they've got more than one running back. McGoy, with a great drive, gets it into Riverdale territory. So once again, Red Bank has had the better of it here in the second half. Needs to get some points on the board, however.
Austin Mackin made the stop, and I tell you, McGoy ran just like Riggs that time.
McGoy, as we mentioned, with 900-plus yards on the season himself, so he's not shabby.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Chattanooga Red Bank team with a 2-man eye backfield. There's a handoff.
It's McGoy again.
McGoy again, cuts wide around the right side and rolls, knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. Ted Montgomery was over there to do the honors, but he picked up 8 big yards on the play. McGoy is doing some running here now.
McGoy was hit by Davenport, but got about 3 or 4 more yards after the initial hit. Montgomery, I should say. I don't know where Davenport came from.
Second down and 2 yards to go. The ball is on the, I believe, about the 41-yard line down in the Riverdale territory.
Interesting to look at the crowd to see how they try to get enthusiastic in this snow.
Holder hands it off, gives it coming the other way. It looks like Riggs was carrying that time. Did he get the first? I believe he did. As John Beatty made the stop for Riverdale.
He picked it up by probably a half a yard as Red Bank continues to roll. Again, driving toward the Riverdale end zone.
Snow is still coming down pretty hard, but it's let up just a little bit.
Well, they want to come across and measure this one again.
I believe they're going to measure. They sure are.
Yes, they do, and I believe I've got it right again, Bill. This will be a first down.
You say you got it?
I believe he does.
Tim's got the glasses looking down on the field, and they're going to stretch the chain. It's hard to see the markers. They stretch it. It is a Huddle House. First down from Dyersburg.
We're lined up right on it as we sit about the 40-yard line as Red Bank continues to move the football, all of it on the ground with 3 running backs doing the duties.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line in the Riverdale territory. Ball in possession of Chattanooga Red Bank. Holder the quarterback. Holder hands off. Quick opening play. They keep driving and driving. Still hadn't knocked him down. They're still fighting. Austin Mackins is in there leading the charge defensive. Mackins has been in there. He's played a heck of a defensive ball game.
He clearly has, as is Riverdale hanging on right now. Goins with the carry. That means 3 Red Bank backs, Bill, have carried it 10 or more times in this football game.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and Mackins saw to that. He says, no more, young man. 2-man eye backfield with the end splat wide, a flanker to the left. There's the quarterback. Holder hands off, gets it off there to Riggs, tries to cut the corner around the right side. He slips one man, slides out of bounds on the far side of the field, and knocking him out over there was Jamal Price for Riverdale.
Ryan McGinnis with the key block for Red Bank, allowed the runner to cut it up inside and get near the first down. He's got 9, they say, on the play, so it'll be 3rd and about 2.
3rd and a long one, short 2. Ball resting close to the 30-yard line, down into Riverdale territory.
We're in 4-down territory, I would think.
2-man eye backfield. Holder under, hands off. He gets through there, squirts through, gets the first down. Riggs, it may go. Riggs is in the secondary. Riggs is going to go for the TD.
Looking for flags and see none.
It is a big touchdown, a big 6-point. Riggs hit that hole off the right side, cut back across the field against the grain, got the block he needed, went in for the 6 points. and it's a 7-12 ball game as Red Bank is taking the lead in this third quarter of action with 58 seconds to play in the third quarter.
8 plays, 72 yards in 4 minutes, 31 seconds. Riggs for his second touchdown tonight. Red Bank's first lead of tonight.
As attempting the extra point, we'll see in just a moment who that kicker may be.
They'll go for 2 again, Bill, with a 12-7 lead.
Holder's pass intended for Taylor Stewart is incomplete. The 2-point play fails. On the drive, 8 plays, 72 yards, 4 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Your score, Red Bank 12, Riverdale 7.
Your attention, Larry Murdoch. Report to gate 4, please. Larry Murdoch to gate 4.
The 2-point play is good with Jamichael McGoy going in from the 1.5-yard line. Your score now, Red Bank 14, Riverdale 7.
Here for Red Bank.
Justin Smith to kick off.
Smith will be kicking off for Chattanooga Red Bank. We're set to go. They're set to go. He approaches the ball, and the kick is away. It's going to be one of them low script kicks. It hit a guy up front. He's just going to try to slide on the ball. He slid into third and grabbed the ball as he went in. So he recovered after he touched it, came back in a hurry, got on top of it. You better get on top of it in a hurry.
Wittenbauer with the play for Riverdale. Smart play on his part to go back there and just jump on top. And that's good field position, Bill. 31-yard line for Riverdale.
Not too shabby at all. He script kicked that one. I don't know whether by accident, whether weather conditions, or whether he intended to. First down and 10 to go.
See if Riverdale has an answer to Red Bank's 2 drives in this half.
As Stephen Britton, the quarterback, under with a 2-man eye backfield. Slot right. He's going to have a little look-in pass. He got it out there. Did he catch it? No, he did not. He said it hit his hands and fell away. It was intended there to number 13, Ted Montgomery. Jeremy Gooden was over to help put him down.
It wouldn't have mattered if he caught it anyway, because he was right at the line of scrimmage and had to go to a knee to attempt to catch it. So the ball once again was short, but it would have been no gain had he caught the football. Britton again short with his pass.
89 tuned in listening on our internet as at the moment. We've just been informed by Bradley Lambert, our internet man. Is second down and 10 yards to go from the 31-yard line. We've had a lot of hits on the internet throughout the course of this broadcast. The past 5 ball game is certainly appreciative of that. There's a handoff, quick opening play, trying to drive through there was Ralph King, and knocked down by Fletcher Williams of Chattanooga Red Bank.
King has been held fairly well in check. 11 carries now for just over 70 yards. 159 for Gerald Riggs, and as we mentioned, 47 for McGoy, 31 for Goins. So Red Bank has really been able to do it on the ground. Riverdale's not gotten untracked.
Third down 7.
That's the end of the third quarter. Red Bank 14, Riverdale 7.
For complete post-game coverage of the 2000 Blue Cross Bowl Championship, log on to Tennessee.ihigh.com, where you'll find all the statistics, play-by-play, photographs, and live audio broadcasts of all the championship games. Again, that's Tennessee.ihigh.com, the official commercial website of the TSSAA. TSSAA Championships are brought to you in part by Gatorade Thirst Quencher, because no matter how hard you push along the way, you still need something in you in the finish. Gatorade, is it in you? The TSSAA would like to thank Blue Cross Blue Shield, Baptist Hospital, Gatorade, and the United States Marine Corps for their support of the TSSAA Championships. Third down 7 at the 34.
Ball in possession of Riverdale. And the quarterback, Britton, goes back. He's going to fire that thing. Passes, and he threw it wide and threw it behind the intended receiver. And Red Bank Sean Mosby was back there covering for him. But he tried to get to Montgomery, didn't he?
Montgomery was the intended receiver. Very dominating third period for Red Bank. Time of possession right now, 2-1 for Red Bank. Number of plays, 48 for Red Bank, 25 for Riverdale.
Probably is what they wanted to do at this stage of the game, is control that football as much as they can and pick up 7, try to hold on. Back to punt the football here is Riverdale, and gets a kick away. They're going to let it float down and not going to carry too far, but they're going to get a good roll. Rolling downfield, and it's going to be downfield by Riverdale's number 27, and that's Justin Stokes.
That's where Red Bank will take over 1st and 10.
In Murfreesboro, 2-man eye backfield, flanker left, split right in for Red Bank. Quarterback under Holder. Holder hands off.
There's Riggs.
Gets it to Riggs. He hits the outside. Got a block over in the corner. Tries to get away from it. Goes on down the field. Got by his man. Moves it down the left sideline. Moves it up far downfield as Eric Daniels comes over to make the tackle there for Riverdale.
Tremendous play out there by Taylor Stewart for Red Bank. That's what sprung him. A lot of it, Gerald Riggs. But great block out there. Got another 15 yards for the Red Bank squad. They are now 36 yards from pay dirt once again.
Moved it down in the Riverdale territory. First down and 10 yards to go. The ball's on the 35-yard line.
Timeout, Riverdale. Your attention, please. The throwing of objects will not be tolerated in the stadium. Please refrain from throwing any objects inside the stadium. First down, Red Bank.
Flanker right, split left in, 2-man eye backfield. Holder gives it off, hands it off to McGoy. McGoy hits left side, hit the corner over there, and they finally knock him out of bounds. He cut the corner, and they knocked him out of bounds. Terrell Coleman was over. He may have saved the touchdown.
He ran through a tackle of Eric Daniel, and Daniel, generally a pretty strong tackler, tackler for Riverdale, but Red Bank continues to move, and once momentum comes on your side, Bill, it becomes very tough defensively.
The old adrenaline gets to flowing a little more, and you get a little stronger, and that's what's happening now to Red Bank, I think.
Well, Red Bank is right now the believer, and Riverdale's going to have to stand in here tough or find themselves down 2 touchdowns in the snow.
First down, 10 to go here for Chattanooga Red Bank. Holder, quick opening play, handoff. He got about 4 yards on the play. Fullback Goins was carrying, Cole Goins. And making the tackle was Austin Mackins.
Winter Bauer for Riverdale and Tim Brown for Red Bank after the play, standing jaw to jaw with one another. Offensive and defensive linemen, you know it's getting tough down there.
Getting tough. Both of them are really excited. Austin Mackins has been the defensive standout for Riverdale here. As Fred Holder, the quarterback under center. Fred Holder hands off to Riggs. Riggs hits he tries to hit a hole, no hole there. They stack him up and knock him down, led by Curtis Dunston. And a whole bunch more came up on the scene and said a little help for his friend.
There was no hole whatsoever, and got stacked up and pushed back. Red Bank now at 3rd down play. They've had pretty good success going left in this half. You might expect to go Riggs there again.
3rd and 7. No matter how good, as officials get his time, official time, no matter how good your running back you are, if you don't have, that was very good evidence right there. If you don't have that blocking up front, you're not going very far.
That's exactly right. Clock continues to run toward the 10-minute mark in this game.
Split right in, 2-man eye backfield. As Fred Holder under, hands off, gets it off to Riggs again. Got by his man, hit the corner over there. Tries to ducks that head. Did he get it first? He may have slid in for the first down. We'll wait and see. See where they mark it over there.
He's just a bit short, probably a half yard. Marvin Smith makes the play for Riverdale. And
Terrell Coleman having that.
I'll pat myself on the back. I called that when he went to the left side. They've had great success, and a half yard to go. Look for him to go there maybe again.
And that's where he's been able to get most of his yardage, running to the left all night. Riggs has. He got some pretty good blocking over there, and that guy who hits a guy on the corner has been doing an excellent blocking job for him. 9:36 to play in this ball game, and a 14-7 ball game. Chattanooga Red Bank in the lead. 2-man eye backfield. Holder hands off. Is that McGoy?
That's Goins, his lead back.
Goins.
Took it to the right side. They put the tight end and the wide receiver to the left as if they would go there. Gave it to the lead blocker coming right, the ball carrier for the first down.
And Daniel Jones made the stop of Goins, who got the first down. It's first down.
And it's goal to go right at the 10-yard line, Bill. They cannot get a first down. The ball right on the 10-yard marker.
They got 4 downs to stick it in the end zone and do something with it. We'll see what they do with it, see what Riverdale defensively does to stop it. 2-man eye backfield. As Holder under. Holder gives off to Riggs. Riggs gets around the corner, got a block on the corner, tried to cut back and lost his footing over there. And Marvin Smith helped put him down.
Tim Brown, LeBron Tucker, the guard and tackle on that side, and the tight end, Fletcher Williams. As you mentioned, those blockers over there have done a good job.
He likes to run on that side. He likes to run left. You can tell that because he knows he's going to get the blocking over there, and that's where he's been getting most of it tonight.
Had some running room on that play, just could not quite make the cut on this very slick track.
Got the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10 to go here for Chattanooga Red Bank. 2-man eye backfield. Holder, quarterback under center, looks over a 5-man front. There's a handoff. Try to quick opening play. Got it maybe 2-yard. Boy, the defense is stiffened here for Riverdale.
And we've got a Riverdale player maybe hurt out there, number 48, standing, holding his neck a little bit.
Matt Taylor was in on the tackle.
Roger Winterbauer.
But he's going to stay in, I suppose. No, he's coming off the field now.
He picked up 2 yards. It's 3rd down, 8 yards to go. 7:57 to go in the ball game. Chattanooga Red Bank's down, knocking at the door again, leading Riverdale here. 2-man eye backfield, the split left end, flanker right for Red Bank. Handoff, 2nd man through, skating through there with the football was Gerald Riggs.
He's at the 2, right on the 2-yard line, middle of the field. Interesting call here, Bill. You're up 7 points. You've got a chance to kick what would be almost an extra point, but the field's awfully slick, and they haven't shown much confidence in their kicker.
Burke was the man who made the stop on the last play for Riverdale Warriors. What do you think they'll do, Tim?
It appears that they're going to come out and set up a field goal attempt. No. McGinnis is going to go right, and Stewart's going to go left. They're going to set Riggs and Goins behind Holder, and we'll go 4th and 2.
Big play right here, buddy. 2-man eye backfield. Quarterback under Holder. Holder takes, hands off, and he goes toward that goal line, dragging some people with him. Did he get in? Did he get in? He got in, and that was Gerald Riggs.
Riggs in behind that left side of the offensive line behind Tim Brown, and he just would not be denied. That was a great 2-yard run.
That was a determined 2-yard run, and everybody looked like had a shot at him. He just kept them legs pumping, and he just powered away. He moved the pile, Tim, is actually what he did.
Nelson to attempt the extra point. And the kick is good. Your score, Riverdale, Red Bank 21, Riverdale 7.
On the drive, 10 plays, 63 yards, 4 minutes, 48 seconds.
Back deep will be Ralph King from Riverdale as Chattanooga Red Bank prepares to kick it off. Approaches the ball, kick downfield. It's going to be squibbed on the ground. It's picked up back down there on about the 20-yard line, coming back up the field, and he moves the ball up to the 42-yard line. A good run back of about 25 yards. And that wasn't Ralph King. He was leading it.
That's Ted Montgomery with the football.
And Clark Jackson of Red Bank made the stop. Got a good run back, though, Tim.
He did. Good field position. Riverdale definitely will have to move the football now. Not a first half, only 6 plays in this half for Riverdale, as Red Bank has scored 2 touchdowns to take the big lead.
On the 42-yard line of Riverdale, their ball in possession, slot to the right side. They're going to throw this baby. Fires that ball, and it was caught over there. And it was caught by number 13, Ted Montgomery, brought down by Jeremy Gooden as it was thrown by Stephen Britton. He hit him right on the money on that.
Hit him, and Britton's thrown a good ball pretty well tonight, Bill. Red Bank on the last drive, 10 plays, 63 yards, 4:48 off the clock, as Red Bank has dominated the clock in this football game. 28 minutes to Riverdale, 12 minutes only. That was only the 7th offensive play for Riverdale in the second half.
First down, 10 to go, 46-yard line of Chattanooga Red Bank. Quarterback rolling back, setting up, going to throw, looks downfield, fires it downfield, right over the middle, kind of a dying swan. Was he hit when he threw the ball? He was. He was hit just as he threw the ball, didn't have much punch on it, and hitting him back there was Jim Thurman.
That's right, Thurman right on top of him. Britton gets up, shakes his hands, puts them in the pouch. The sophomore quarterback has led Riverdale very, very well this year. Riverdale's had a history of some good quarterbacks throughout the year, and Britton's going to be an outstanding one in these next 2. He's done a great job this year.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball is on the 46-yard line of Chattanooga Red Bank. Both ends are split out wide. There's a quick handoff delay to the fullback up the middle, and King it was who was carrying, Ralph King. And making the tackle was Stephen Wilson.
Give him 6 on the play to the Red Bank 40. We go inside 6 minutes. Riverdale now, Bill, is in have-to score territory, and they're going to have to do it a little quicker than it looks like they might be able to.
Yeah, they don't have all day right now, do they?
Do not at all.
Third down and 4 here for Riverdale. Quarterback Britton under. Slot left. Split left in. Handoff, quick one up the middle. Nothing doing there. They stack him up. Maybe he got a yard. That's going to be about all he got. As Gerald Riggs made the stop. Gerald Riggs a good linebacker.
He is. Richard Phillips also, and Riverdale now facing 4th and 3. You'd have to think with 5:24 and counting that the Warriors would have to go for it as Britton looks across to get the signal from offensive coordinator, and here comes the play.
this could be the season wrapping up with what they do right here with a 4th and 3, a long 3.
No doubt about it. Riverdale does not pick it up, Bill. You got to think that it's over.
I think you're right. Flanker to the left side, quarterback under there, looks over the situation. He has a 5-man front in front of him, gives a second man. Now he keeps the football around the right there, hands it off.
Riggs.
In the round, I don't think he got there. Handed to Terran Henry. Gerald Riggs made the stop across.
Jeremy Goodson on the stop. Flags on the play.
Clipping is the call against Riverdale. It is declined. First down, Red Bank.
Try to run out the clock is what they're going to try to do right now. It's first down and 10 yards to go for the Chattanooga Red Bank team with a 2-man eye with a slot to the with a split right in. There's a handoff. He just wants to keep the clock running, going to run the football off tackle. He's still going. He's still going. He's still carrying him. He's got 3 on his back, and he's still going down the field, and they lose the football. What happened there? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Across the way, he was dragging players with him. He moved the pile, so to speak. Finally knocking him down was Austin Mackins.
McGoy was the carrier, and he just, as you mentioned, just kept on with it, on, and finally fumbled the football. And who jumped on top of it? I believe Gerald Riggs.
Jamichael McGoy. He runs like Gerald Riggs.
McGoy with 12 carries on the game and 65 yards to his credit. As he shows it, he's not a bad running back himself, and obviously Red Bank not a one-man squad at all.
That was a face mask indication.
Against Riverdale is the call.
Against Riverdale, it's going to be first down. As they move the ball downfield, it's going to be on the 40-yard line down in Riverdale territory. On that long drive, as the pile was moving, somebody reached in and grabbed the face mask.
The Red Bank crowd now on its feet, anticipating a state championship as the clock is running with 4:33. Red Bank fully in control of this football game right now, up 21-7.
And as they break the huddle, they come up over the football. Is Chattanooga Red Bank's Fred Holder, the quarterback under. 2-man eye backfield, looks it over. There's a quick opening play up the middle. Dives through there. Was that McGoy again?
No, that's Goins. That means we've got a third one that can run the football.
I want to tell you, those 3 backs, I think they've taken less from Gerald Riggs. Them 2 run just like him.
Riggs with 200 yards, and Goins has about 45 now. McGoy with 62 is 59 carries for Red Bank, 335 yards on the football game.
Matt Taylor made that last stop, second down and 2, pickup of 8 on that play with 3:49 to play in this football game and battle for the 5A state championship. In the TSSAA on a snowy night in Murfreesboro. There's a handoff, first man through. They stack him up. They smell that coming. I don't think he got a yard. He may have lost about a half a yard.
Didn't get anything at all, Bill. Red Bank took Gerald Riggs out of the game. Now, that's quite a luxury to still be able to go with Goins and McGoy back there with your superstar not in the game this late. These 2 kids can play. And a lot of credit to the offensive line as well.
John Beatty led that defensive charge that time and had a lot of help from his friends as they came up. Third down and about 2. The ball is on the 30-yard line in the Riverdale territory. Player down there for Riverdale is trying to fire him up in this ball game. Number 40 down there, Zach Swanson says, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
Center Anthony Wallace, big kid at 270 over the ball.
Holder, the quarterback. Holder, hands off. Dive play right up the middle. I think he got his first down. He squirted through there. Zach Swanson, who was doing the talking, he made the hit.
McGoy did get the first down, I think, with a couple yards. Surging again across that left side for Red Bank. They've loved going there. Wallace, the center, on that side, along as we mentioned, Tim Brown, LeBron Tucker over there.
Swanson that time let his playing do the talking for him as he made the tackle. He was rip-roaring and ready to go, but they didn't stop him. Got the first down and 10 to go for Chattanooga Red Bank. Ball is down to the 29-yard line. 2:28 to play. Clock is running. 21-7 ball game. Riverdale trails by 14 points. Slot right, 2-man eye backfield. Flanker to the left side. There is something happened there. going to be let's see if turns his referee. Says too much time. Too much time on Red Bank.
I want to mention right guard Tyler Rich and right tackle Richard Phillips as well for Red Bank. As this offensive line has had a tremendous night, but they've got some good runners. It's fun to block for kids that can make yardage once they get there.
Yeah, that's right. And them backs know it's fun to run behind somebody who's going to lay somebody down in front of them, too. That makes a big old difference on it.
That's exactly right.
First down and 15 yards to go as Holder under, hands off. Second man through, that's Riggs this time.
At this point in time, Tom Weathers has got to be telling his kids yardage is not important. Hanging on to the football is. Let's let that clock run, and run it does inside 2 minutes now.
Zach Swanson made the hit. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. 21-7, Red Bank leads over Riverdale.
In the snow, it's going to culminate a great 2 days of football, though, Bill, and this has been a good football game.
Second down and 14. You remember it snowing this hard this early in December?
Not
in a long time.
Not at all.
In a long old time. Two-man eye backfield is Fred Holder, the quarterback under. Holder takes. Holder gives second man through. That's Riggs. He got it, trying to get a block on the corner over there again, and they finally didn't want to go out of bounds, but he did. It knocked him out of bounds. And Austin Mackins over there to smack him out.
Austin Mackins.
Even though the clock stopped and Red Bank didn't want to do it, Bill, 21-7, Red Bank in possession of the lead in the football. That's really not going to make much difference now.
I think he just slid out. He was trying to stop, and he couldn't stop because his momentum on that slippery field down there just carried him right on out of bounds.
Riverdale gets a timeout.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we please ask you to remain in the stands and off the playing field at the conclusion of the game. Once again, please remain in the stands and off the playing field at the conclusion of the game. When you're leaving the stadium, please be especially careful walking through the stands due to the slick conditions. Once again, please be very, very careful as you walk down the steps throughout the stadium due to the slick conditions.
We've been told there's 115 online with us right now on the internet. We thank you listeners for being on the internet with us. All the 5 ball games have been doing, as Bradley Lambert, who works at internet for, he's our internet guru, we call him. Does a great job. We'll be doing this in the state tournament basketball too come March. Have the radio network set up along with the internet worldwide. You can see it and hear it. That's what's happening here now. Oh, this wonderful world of communication. Two-man eye backfield is Fred Holder. Third down and 10. Holder quarterback. Hands off. Straight dive play up the middle. They gang up on him. Led by Zach Swanson again.
Riverdale calls a timeout, Bill. They're not wanting to give this one up easily, even though down 2 touchdowns and Red Bank with the football. They call the timeout, try to prolong the game, and I guess hope for a miracle.
Well, we got time for another local break here on the Tennessee Sports Radio Network.
It's fourth down.
1:22 to play in this football game. Two-man eye backfield. Holder under, gives off first man through there. And who is it but Mr. Riggs? And he may go. He broke through the middle. He's going in for the TD. Gerald Riggs stepped through, slid to the left. Or was it Cole Goins?
It's Goins.
Was it Goins?
It's Goins, and he'll put the icing on the icy field, icing on the cake.
Goins was gone when he got through that hole and through that line, wasn't he? I thought for a while he ran just like Riggs, and that's who I thought he was. But it was Cole Goins, the fullback.
8 plays, 62 yards. Goins goes the final for 3:37 in Red Bank has sealed the deal, 27-7 with a $1.15 showing.
Red Bank's Kel Harvey. Is he going to? Uh-oh, what happened there? There's a penalty on the plate. They call that one back?
I believe they're going to call a celebration, probably unsportsmanlike. I believe the touchdown's good.
And they're going to penalize for the extra point. Too much celebrating?
That's the case, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
Hard to
Harvey,
contain it, you know, when you're
is.
up 27-7, about 3 or 4 minutes away from a state championship.
Harvey holding. There's a kick. It's going to be short. It falls. No good. It is a 27-7 ball game. 1:15 to play. Red Bank leading here over Riverdale.
62 yards, 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Your score, Red Bank 27, Riverdale 4.
.115 to play. Riverdale trailing 7-27 as Red Bank prepares to kick off. Approaches the ball. It's going to be squibbed on the ground low. It's going to go right through his hands and going to roll back in. You better get on that ball, son. But he rolled. No, it got into the end zone. So it's going to be brought out to the 20 where it's first down and 10 yards to go for Riverdale from the own 20-yard line. Nobody touched it, they say. So the clock did not start, and Riverdale will have the football in the own 20, trailing by 20 points in this ball game as Chattanooga Red Bank's kind of controlled the second half.
Controlled it completely, trailing 7-6 at the half, but they have just rolled it up now. 374 yards on the ground. Riverdale with just 154. Neither team able to get much done in the air.
Stephen Britton on the quarterback under. Ralph King sets deep, and then there's a reverse handoff there to Riverdale's number 10, Trevino Williams. Is that who got that ball on the reverse?
Gary Rankin trying to get a few more kids in the game, give them an opportunity to say they played in the state championship contest. This one now salted away in Red Bank's favor. And even though Riverdale's going to go down to defeat, still a great season for that squad. And I remember what Roger Perry said, every player here is going to remember this for the rest of their life. Roger Perry, of course, the head coach at Portland.
Jim Thurman made that last stop, two-man eye backfield as Britton under. Britton long count, second man through. They try to hit that hole, no hole there because the Red Bank's defensive unit just swarmed him under.
Penalty flag is on the field, Bill, with 31 seconds.
We'll see if the man down there turns on his, this time to see what the ref says. If he comes over and tells us what happened there, I don't believe he didn't turn on his.
No,
Going to be a face mask?
No, they've got an illegal shift against Riverdale, and it'll be declined by Red Bank. So we've got 31 seconds to go, and Red Bank will defend a third down play.
27-7, Red Bank leads Riverdale in this ballgame.
And it's snowing harder, believe it or not.
It really is. Bigger flakes now coming down. My goodness. Two-man eye backfield.
This will be the last play of the Snow Bowl, I would think.
Snow Bowl here tonight. Britton, the quarterback. There's a quick-looking pass. He throws it up. That ball, Wynn got up under it again, and it went incomplete. Now we're going to have one more play.
Have to. The clock stops with 14 seconds to go.
He tried to hit him on the sideline pattern over there, but ball just took off up in that wind. Snow blowing in from the North Pole.
Or somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere out of Alaska. I was up in Alaska about 15 years ago, and boy, did I see snow. Two-man eye backfield as Britton under.
Oh, my, what a hit.
Boy, I tell you what, he handed off, and he got smacked. Did he ever? Richard Phillips knocked him down. That's going to be the last. No.
Well, on the fourth down play, ball turns over to Red Bank, so on the change of possession, the clock stops with 7 seconds. The official trying to get Red Bank off the field. They've got to run one play.
Everybody come on the field, didn't it?
Get this thing official. Well, the players thinking the clock would continue to run, but a 4th down play stops short. Change of possession stops the clock.
Now they get everybody off the field.
Take a knee, and that will do it.
Yep.
Flag on the play.
This was going to soon be history. They got through a flag for that.
Yeah, they're good.
Can't come on the field like that.
Unsportsmanlike will be the call. That's an unfortunate terminology for what that penalty is, but that's what the call is going to be.
You're happy right now is what that call was. Sure happiness, wasn't it?
I don't think the coach is going to be too upset with anybody getting that penalty.
Not right now. 7 seconds to play, folks, and then they take the knee.
To the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for Red Bank at that point. Holder downs the ball. Your final score, Red Bank 27, Riverdale 7. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please remain in the stands for our post-game trophy presentations.